added me, so I want to make sure he ain't request to come up. When people do stuff like that, I try to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Try to add me to come up and holler at me and stuff. But yeah, so man, we had a good time today, man. Appreciate all y'all. Hold on, somebody said Team Paul. What does that mean? What you mean by Team Paul? What does that mean, Team Paul? Request to come up, Team Paul. Hold on, one more time, y'all. I got another one. Oh, another one. This he got Team Paul. What does that mean? What team is that? What team is Team Paul? Huh? What is that, y'all? What team is that? Like what? I don't even know what the backbone of a Team Paul is. You a YouTuber? Man, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I get in that ring too for that money. Fight in a month, and I won't even train because it's not real. Do you understand what I'm saying? I won't even train because it's not real. I just show up. I show up straight up. I probably go. I'll probably go to Target and give me some net basketball shorts, and I won't. I don't got no boxing shoes because I don't really box. So I'll probably just like I'll put on like some black Air Force Ones, so you know I mean business. You know what I'm saying? So I have on like some regular basketball shorts, some black Air Force Ones with some Nike socks pulled all the way up to my calf, and I get out there and fight for whatever he want to give me because it's not a real fight. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to train for a Jake Paul fight. No, I ain't that. Just take the fight, you know what I'm saying? Sit back, start planning how I'm going to spend the money, you know, start a business. And then when he call me, I can jump out the bed, you know, man, or walk to the arena with my slippers on. I might take an Uber because it ain't that serious. I'll take an Uber, get dropped off. You know what I'm saying? I probably, man, eat me like a hot dog or something before I go on. They do the interview. I'll be in there chilling with my boy. We be having a good time. My wife on the, you know what I'm saying? We be getting ready how we gonna spend this money. And then I walk out, you know what I'm saying, dancing all crazy, just to get the hype up because it's not really serious. And then I get in the ring and whatever happens, happens, and I'm gonna walk away with the payday. But I ain't gotta be serious at all with a Jake Paul fight. Why would I train? You know what I'm saying? Why would I do that? Straight up. That's what I do. So yeah, tell him to hit me up. We can fight. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? It ain't real. Hit me up. It's not real. So any of us, y'all, in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Would you take on a fight with Jake Paul? You might as well. It ain't real. She said, what would be your theme song? A theme song would be probably Why You Always Hating with YG. Why do you always hating? Hey, they'll be hating on me, man, because I'm finna get that bag. I'm finna get that bag. Think about it. How many of y'all would do it? You know it's not real. You might as well. Okay, so what? He might hit you one good time, 1 or 2 times. You know it ain't real. The contract already set. Already set. He said, what he say? Are you gonna be on that canvas? I don't care if I get hit. He can hit me for $500K. It ain't real. I'm gonna have stuff in the contract, like he got stuff in the contract. You saying you want to fight as a joke? Man, I would fight Jake Paul for whatever he paid me because it ain't a real fight. None of his fights are real. They all rigged and staged. And then people in here talking about Mike Tyson lost the fight. He lost the fight because he threw the fight because it was already staged. And then people got crazy and said that Jake Paul would have beat him anyway. Man, stop, bro. Stop. Mike Tyson is an assassin at 58 years old. Okay, like quit playing. So that's been the discussion. We've been having a good time, but yeah, it's been rigged. And I would take a fight with Jake Paul because all of them rigged. Straight up. I would take it. Would you take a fight with him? I would. I would. Get paid, man. Might as well. Let's level up. So Mike didn't throw any of his famous combos that he could have. You can tell he didn't want to hurt him. Nathan, facts. You telling the truth, young man. Appreciate it. Just trying to keep it a buck, man. Like Mike Tyson lost because of himself, even at his age. That's right. Facts, Brian. Thank you. John Boy said never that Michael Beast. I don't like the decision he made to partake though. Me either, man. Hurt my whole feelings, man. They didn't know who Mike is, bro. They don't know. Lil Boogie. They don't know who Mike is. They just be on here talking, running their mouth. Like, quit it, man. Jake didn't have a chance if Mike came out swinging. Jake was learning how to dance. That's by Jamie. Did you not forget he quit 30 years ago? Yes, he did. He did, yep. They got to understand that, man. Mike been out the game, and they still fear him. Why do they still fear him? Because the way he performed when he was in the game. Crazy. 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 Happy he got paid. Me too. I'm happy he got the money. I have a comment and question. Todd, you got a comment and question. Go ahead. You already came up, though. Hey, somebody else said he got cloned. Somebody else said that wasn't really him in the ring. Y'all believe that? This comment right here. Somebody else said that. Anybody else believe that wasn't really Mike? Because that wasn't really Mike. You know, that wasn't really Mike. Y'all tap the screen. Give me the 50K, y'all. Give me the 50K. That wasn't really Mike, man. Like, it could have possibly been a clone. Yeah, somebody said, appreciate the gift. Somebody said, let me in. What you trying to say? I'll let you up for a minute. What you trying to say? Yo.
Yo. Can you hear me?
What's going on? I got you.
All right, so here's my thing. I'm 27. My pops was pumped for this fight. I was pumped. Like, I never got to see prime Tyson fight. So I wanted to see Tyson knock this fucking kid's head off.
Okay.
But here's my deal. The former athlete in me sees this fight and sees Mike Tyson, how he used to be, has a hard time me believing that Tyson threw this fight. Just because he's the champ, bro. Like, granted, I can't tell you what I would do for fucking $20 million. So I don't know. But just that competitive edge in Tyson, just hard for me to believe that he threw this fight.
All right, let me ask you this. You got a great point because you're right. But look at this picture on my page on the live. Do you see his eyes, bro?
Hell yeah.
Do you see determination, fight, anger, that animal, the beast? Do you see that in his eyes as he's walking to the ring?
Nah, he looks blank in that. I'll give you that. He just looked blank.
Because he was tapped out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
He was tapped out, man. It just wasn't what he wanted to do. And like you said, that competitive nature is what he really is. And that's why we're trying to tell people in the chat that if he really wanted to go hard and he really wanted to make his name known back into the boxing game by beating Jake Paul, he has nothing to prove. The only reason why he did that because it was rigged for Jake Paul to receive a payout and for him to receive money to take care of his responsibilities or whatever situation he got going on. But for people to say that Jake would have demolished him or he held back on Mike or Mike can't do nothing because he's 58 years old, you are going crazy.
I agree with that. I mean, I don't think Jake held back one bit. I think he's just trolling the troll in that press conference for sure. But
yeah, and Jake, I say this honestly, just for the people that love Jake Paul, he held back later in the rounds when Mike was getting his legs started to go. Okay,
absolutely.
Mike was getting, later in the rounds, he wasn't gonna sit there and take advantage of him later on in the match, knowing that Mike wasn't gonna beat him up in the first 2 rounds because Mike could have, man, listen, beat him down. So
that first round when Mike came out, like those first couple punches that Mike landed, I thought for sure, this might be legit.
That was too much. Mike had to back up. He had to take that back because he would have knocked Jake out, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you, man, for coming up, man. I appreciate it.
For sure.
Hey, that was a thorough young dude. See, that's a thorough young dude. But listen, you heard what he said? Him and his dad. His dad probably put him up on game. You see what I'm saying? His dad probably put him up on game and let him know, man, look, something going on here. But his son wasn't convinced. Like, man, I don't know, man. Like, but we had to put him on game, man, bruh. Mike didn't want to do this. He didn't want to hurt him, and he didn't want to throw the fight. But he had to do what he had to do, man. Look at his eyes, man. Look at his eyes. It wasn't a real fight. It wasn't a real fight. Who said Mike is done because he chooses to be done? He don't want to do that no more. Mike don't want to do that no more. And this fight doesn't determine whether he was done or not, in the sense of if he can still go. This fight determined that he was done with the love of the sport because he forfeited what the sport represented in his life as a champion at 20 years old. He forfeited it. He sold us out. He had me on the edge of my seat thinking I was going to see something. He promoted it. He slapped Jake Paul in the face. He looked like he was training. He didn't do none of that. Mike, you didn't do none of that. You didn't do none of that. You fooled me. You know what I'm saying? You fooled me. Man, somebody said he 58. So what? He 58. Bro, he going against Jake Paul. So what? I mean, y'all got to chill out with that, man. It don't matter. Yeah, he 58 going against the reigning heavyweight champion. I bet you ain't going to fight him. No, come on now. He's fighting Jake Paul. Come on, man. Like, don't do that to Mike, man. Y'all don't disrespect the GOAT, bro. Don't disrespect the GOAT, man. I almost punched somebody for that one, man. Don't do that. Like that, no, he may not fight the #1 heavyweight contender right now. No, let's be real on that. But it's Jake Paul, bro. He could have hit that dude in the jaw. No questions asked. Fake fight. Fake fight. Here goes somebody else with the humiliation ritual, man. People are really believing this. Do y'all really think this is a humiliation ritual for real? There have been several people in this chat saying this was a humiliation ritual. Like, he did this for some other greater cause. Like, for real. I don't know. I'm just saying a lot of people are saying that, though. It's still weird, though. It was all about money. I agree. 100% about money because it wasn't about knocking nobody out. It definitely wasn't about Mike Tyson being Mike Tyson. It definitely wasn't about what we paid to go see. How many of y'all disappointed in the chat? I was disappointed in that fight because I wanted to see Mike. And I didn't see Mike. No, I didn't. I didn't even see Ike Turner. Man, I didn't see nobody. Straight up. I was just disappointed, man. Like I didn't see my childhood boxing hero, man. And it turned out to be just a little